when DSU haven't started yet, Faith Michael told us this is a 1,000 year vision. It's not just something like 10, 20 years or just 100, 200 years. It's a 1,000 year vision. So think about how much of influence it can be on this in this world. So imagine you can send your kids to a university and your child will be studying all those seed systems. And when they graduate and they start their own business and they're using such attitude, such idea to run their business, and what kind of world will that be? So that will be what DSU is cultivating for. And usually, an entrepreneur is someone who leads a whole corporation, leads a whole company. If this is a 1,000 year university, and it will have a profound influence. When I encounter some huge challenge in my life, I share with some of my friends before, if you know me, I have a huge problem in my marriage. It used to be a huge, huge challenge. Then I learned to plant seeds. Then started that marriage problem started to get better and better. My husband started to treat me better, better, and better. But we still have a problem that we cannot solve. That we cannot stay together happily, even though he treated me very nice. And during my study in DSU, maybe after 1 year, so now we're in 2025. In the March of 2024, while we're in-person class in Kyoto, we had a huge challenge with my husband because at the time I was really surprised and he really treated me really well. So that's why I was really surprised. He said he wanted to break up. And I was really surprised and I was like, why? Later I realized, later I think I have a huge bad seat open up in front of me. And how can I deal with this? This is tremendous. And I was terrified. But at that moment, a thought ripens in my mind. And it's actually coming from DSU. I never thought about it that way. I thought if I want to solve a marriage problem, then I maybe want to find back my seed systems and what I learned in the seed system and what are some of in that toolbox. But I never imagined in one class in DSU that I learned a concept and I applied the concept. It was about the negotiation. It's something nothing to do with family. It's in your business partner or your business rival. And I applied that concept and it solved the storm in the marriage. Not only that, my husband and I, we work on a brand new different path. And for me, it's my biggest breakthrough, like the biggest breakthrough in my whole life. Not only in DC, I also not only in DSU, it's in the biggest breakthrough in my whole life. I never thought about it. So that's my personal takeaway. You cannot think about after you contribute to such a grandeur project, you have this takeaway from this project. Because this obstacles has been challenging me for 8 years. This obstacle haven't been solved for 8 years, and I never thought about I have this complete solution for such obstacle. Me and my husband right now, it's like we're fall in love. We're just fall in love. It's like we fall in love for the very first time. It's like I just met a boyfriend and we just fell in love at the first time. And that's my personal takeaway. Because Michael mentioned that when you are building your own business, when you are successful as a person or your whole family should also be successful. And DSU really value that. I studied in Western universities, and most of the stuff that I learned is about your business. and also graduated from business school. The business school graduate just taught us how to do your business and how to do business management, how to do entrepreneurial management, but rarely talks about personal levels. But in DSU, Michael remind us again and again what to do on your personal levels. Because if you are doing good on your personal levels, then have a fundamental or significant effect on your business. Study in DSU, like Corinne just said, we went to Kyoto, we went to United States, a different place, different city, a different environment. It's very different. And the small sized class, we have a very close connection with Geshe Michael. We thought it's intimate. We have intimate connections. And we saw Geshe Michael was on site. It was not like a DCI class is such a huge venue. So personally, I felt to have a quite intimate connection with Geshe Michael. And my personal takeaways are huge because we learned a lot of personal sharings from Geshe Michael while he was working in his diamond business. Because usually in DCI or some other classes, we didn't have a chance to learn that much detail. But in DSU, Geshe Michael shared a lot of details, a lot of business experiences, also past experiences while I was working in the diamond business. Those I think there's are great takeaways. A lot of my classmates at DSU, they hold the same vision as Gish Michael. Then they decide they want to support this program as a student. Each of us, we're business owners, but we're all kind people because there used to be like business people together. They will just thought about how can I benefit my business? Maybe I can network and I can reach out to more people that I know. I can connect to more people and then to maybe develop my business such that develop my business. But at DSU, we hold completely different attitude. It's about how to study better, how to become a better company, and how to lead our team to contribute to this world better, and how to bring everyone to a better place. So the attitude is very different. I hope that can give you some inspirations and I can give you some encouragement. And I hope all of you can come and join this program.